Hey guys, it's Kayla Nicole 999 here, and excuse the shiny look on my face, but I have not retouched my makeup. It's about 7:41 at night. I just got off cam a little bit ago. I did not end up working on Chatterbait. For whatever reason, I decided that I was going to go on my free cams today. I said I was going to do Chatterbait during the day, like early morning or whatever, to see if I could make some money and then do Chatterbait in the evenings. So since it was like 3 o'clock by the time I finally got on cam, I decided to just nix Chatterbait for today. And stick to my free cams because I'm trying to stick to as much of a regular schedule as I can on each of the campsites. So like my free cams is only gonna be evenings, Chatterbaits is only gonna be mornings. And let me tell you, the reason I'm so shiny is because I had lots of fun today. Today was legit one of the best days I have ever had on cam. I ended up making over 5,000 tokens in the 4 hours that I was on, which calculated out to like 250 some odd dollars. All right. So $200 is my best day. Like I've never made over $200 on cam before until today. So is it always going to be like this? I don't know. Like, today was a really, really good day. I've had really good days and then I've had really bad days. Like for me on cam, it's either I make like $200, like that's usually my average in a few hours, 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours is like the max that I ever stay on. Or which averages out to like 60 some odd dollars an hour, right? Or I make zero money. Like I'm sitting there for like less than $5 an hour and it's pathetic, right? I don't know how stable cam is. That's why these girls who say that they make $2,000 a week, I don't deny it. I'm not saying that they can't. Like they're making that money and good for them. Like good for them. They're rocking it. It's just I don't know how to make that money. So I'm gonna try their tips and tricks. Trying to stay to the set schedule. I don't have an exact schedule yet. I may stay on where I was today. I was planning on doing like I think 4 to 8 or whatever on my free cams, but today I work 3 to 7, so I may stick on that schedule. I may adjust Chatterbait to like 9 to 1 and then do 3 to 7 on my free cams. I don't know. I really haven't decided. All I know is for starting out so badly, I am super proud of myself for getting my makeup done, getting my hair done, sticking with it. Like that is one of my biggest things is when my day starts out bad, I totally just like trash the entire day and then I'm like, oh, my day is ruined and I get caught up in that negative self-talk. But I didn't do that today. I was just like, okay, you know what? It didn't work out the way that I had planned, so we're just gonna readjust and we are going to roll with it and we're gonna figure it out. And it literally turned out to be one of the best days I've ever had on cam. Like, I'm just smiling from ear to ear. I'm glowing. I'm literally glowing. That's because today was lots of fun. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I'm not going to tell you about what I did on cam. Like, that's for me and my camp members, but it was lots of fun. I made tons of money. It started out really slow. It started out so slow. So, I didn't know what to do. Like, I was sitting there and I was lost. So I just started singing. Like, I fucking suck at singing. If you guys know me from social media, from before I had it shut down, like, y'all know that I am not the best singer. And so I was like telling them, I was like, you can pay me to shut up, blah, 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 blah. Like, I was just trying to do whatever I could to make it fun for myself and somewhat entertaining for these guys because I didn't know what to do. Like, I'm not a girl who's going to strip down and put on a show when they're not paying me for the show. I only put on shows when they're actually paying me. I did not. No, I started the day with one private, but it only lasted for like a couple minutes, like 2 minutes, if that. And the rest of the money I literally made just on free cams on in the free chat room, which is tips. Like I was making such good money on the tips that I was literally denying group shows. So yeah. Although I didn't work 8 hours, it was still a very successful day one. So we will continue with this. I probably won't be posting as many videos. Today was just kind of like an accountability thing. It's probably just gonna be like a daily check-in from here on out to like let you know what I did, what I didn't do, what I learned. I did not adjust my tip menu at all. I left my tip menu on my free cams exactly where it is. I think the only site that I need to adjust my tip menu on is Chatterbait. Like I haven't really figured out the ropes with Chatterbait. I'm not getting trash Chatterbait. It's just it's harder to figure out for me. My free cams kind of has like this whiteboard where I can just like list a tip menu, and it's easier for the beginner, I think. Chatterbait, they have a lot of bots and apps, which are cool. They're really cool, but you gotta figure out which ones to use. You gotta figure out, like, there's just a lot of adjusting that I need to do on Chatterbait. I'm sure I can make Chatterbait work for me. I'm not there. It's been easier for me personally to make my free cams work. So, you know, the one thing, I used to be a stripper. So I was a stripper for like 5 years. And the one thing is, like, when you're stripping, you kind of find like your home club, right? Like, you go around to all of these different clubs in your town, and then you usually settle in your one club. Well, I thought Chatterbait was going to be my home site. But then I found My Free Cams, and so far I've been doing better on My Free Cams than on Chatterbait. But that may just be because I haven't figured out how to play the game on Chatterbait, which is why I'm testing this out on both sites, okay? Because there's girls that are making great money on both sites. I'm not trashing either one of the sites in any way whatsoever. I'm not trying to put Chatterbait down. I'm just saying that for me, I have not like learned the ropes on Chatterbait. Like, I haven't found that successful area yet. And it may be because like I get really grumpy. You know, when I get grumpy because I'm not being tipped, I don't make a lot of money. So I don't know. We're gonna play with Chatterbait. We're gonna see how we can make consistent money on Chatterbait. If we can make consistent money on Chatterbait, I mean, so all of the blogs that I've read have like said that these girls are making like $2,000 a week working 2 to 4 hours, and they work on like one site. So my goal is for 6,000 tokens a day just on one site. That's in 4 hours. That's $300 a day. That's the goal that I go in with. And I've never made that goal yet, but I got really, really close today. All right. Like 250 some odd dollars is super close. There are days where literally I make like $15, and that's not in 4 hours. Like, I've never stayed on for 4 hours when I've made that little money. I usually get pissed off and like get off in an hour or something. But so my accountability here is that I'm gonna stay online for 4 hours straight on each site. Okay. Oh, where was I? Okay, so my goal is like $6,000 or 6,000 tokens, $6,000. That would be fucking amazing. 6,000 tokens per site for 4 hours. So if I could make that, that would be $600 a day on each of the sites. That would be a lot of money. That would easily equal way more than $2,000 a week per site if I was working 5, 6, 7 days a week, like I may do for these 90 days. I'm not going to continue working 7 days a week. I just may try this for 90 days. Like, it's an experiment. Like I said, my entire life is nothing but a fucking experiment. So today started out bad, but in the end, it was super successful, super fun. I had this super fun member just come on and make the day really fun. And it's always so much better when you have members that are really fun. Like, trying to keep your spirits up when you have members that are just sitting there not talking to you and not interacting with you. Like, for me, I have a hard time doing that. Maybe other girls don't have a hard time, but I need people talking to me. Like, I can't just sit there and stare at a computer screen while guys are watching me without interacting. That's my thing. Like, you got to find your thing. I'm not here to tell you that you're going to be a super successful cam girl. I'm just going I'm just going to try to be a super successful cam girl. I'm not even a super successful cam girl. Today was just a super successful day for me, okay? So yeah, we're just gonna try these tips and tricks that I've picked up along the way on the blogs and just see how they work for me. And if you're interested in camming, you know, I should actually start putting some links in these. I don't know if I can put links in these videos. I'm trying to obey the rules of YouTube. I don't know how to work that. Anyway, I'll probably put links up on my site, and I don't even have my site links up yet. So I do have like an all my links link or whatever. Basically, if you Google me, all one word, Kayla Nicole 999, you can find access to some of my links. It'd be easier just to do this on social media, but I just don't have social media active right now. Depending on how this goes, I don't know. I may activate a Twitter account or something, or I may activate my Instagram account. I don't know. We'll figure this out as we go along, but pretty happy with how today went. I'm pretty happy with, you know, keeping a good attitude throughout the day, because I ruin my, like, self-sabotage, you guys. My life has been so much self-sabotage because I get caught in that negative mindset, and, you know, it's my PTSD. I suffered from depression for years. I don't have clinical depression anymore. I've actually been able to successfully treat my own depression with amino acids and not antidepressants. My anxiety, I've been able to keep at bay with amino acids too. Like, that's a whole nother channel. I told you I'm gonna be creating a bunch of channels. I have one for just mood, so we're gonna get into that. But I'm super pumped. Like, you know, I learned some lessons. Like I said, I'm going to switch some things around, do some things in the evening instead of doing them in the morning. That way I have more time to hop on both sites. But yeah, I'm just proud of myself for getting up and even working 4 hours on one site. I've hardly ever work 4 hours on one site. It's gonna be amazing if I can just continue with this tomorrow. Like, you know, I have a great day on cam, but then getting motivated to do it the next day, it's hard. You know, when you're living with CPTSD, you never know how you're gonna be feeling. But the thing is if you want to be successful, whether you want to be successful in cam or anything that you're doing, any job, you can't let your CPTSD control your life. It's really mind over matter, and you got to just take control. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm fixing my life by taking control and telling myself, yes, I have this issue. Yes, I have these issues, but I'm not going to let it control my life anymore. Anyway, it's been fun. Kayla Nicole 999 signing out. I will check in with you guys tomorrow and let you know how day 2 of 90 days as a full-time cam girl goes. Bye.